Good morning, it's the 4th of March 2016 and, the 4th of March, I still can't get over that. Hello Willow, cutie. I think that I'm going to have to just deal with the fact that these bananas aren't perfectly ripe and have them for breakfast this morning, because I feel like it affects my energy and my mood, because normally when I wake up in the morning and I have a smoothie I'm super energetic, and Alex used to get really mad at me in the mornings because I was so hyper and loud. And porridge, I love porridge and I have it intermittently. I have it maybe like a few times a week when I don't have enough fruit, but I don't have it every day. My favourite breakfast by far is a smoothie, and it's been so long because I was away, I need a smoothie. So I'm going to have one now, even if they're not ripe. But they're not too bad, but I don't really care. I'll make it up with lots of mango and spinach and I'll show you it when it's done. I'm going to put all these bananas, well, as many as that can fit, packet of mango. I don't normally do this, but it's frozen spinach and it's been in there for a while, so it's very frozen. So I've blended it up in my NutriBullet beforehand, as my blender isn't the most powerful. And then I'm going to juice a few oranges. I don't know how many, just however many sort of fills up. Normally I would say about 3 or 4, maybe 5. And then, yeah, that's all of it. Yeah, if you have any sort of outdoors area, then buy a big bin like that, or a compost bin. For a compost bin you need a garden, so you need like, because they're open at the bottom, you need grass. But if you don't have a garden, just get a bin like that, and then you can fill it up like halfway, or a smaller bin than that, and then every like half a month or whatever you can just drop it off at your local composting area. Most places have like a dump where you can compost food. About 90% of my food is compostable, and 90% of the stuff I buy. So I am safe in the knowledge that each week most of my food is just going back into the ground. It's not being wasted. Apart from all the plastic that sort of every food is bloody contained in these days, like bananas, I really try and limit the amount of waste I produce. So that's a brilliant way to do it, and anyone can do it, even if you live in a city. If you have any sort of back or outside area, then you can do it. Even if you don't, and you have a car or you have the ability to get somewhere and take the compost somewhere, then really do try. If you think, oh well, if I just leave my food in the bin, surely those sorts of foods will just compost in a landfill anyway. No, they don't, because they get trapped in between layers of other types of rubbish, and it doesn't compost because there's no air getting to it. So it doesn't compost if you put it in the bin, but if you put it in a separate composting bin, it does compost. Or if you can't be asked with any of this and you don't care about your garden, just chuck it in your garden. Or, you know, into the wild, who cares? There's some like helicopter been hovering around here for ages. There was another one earlier. I hope everything's okay, because that kind of looks like an ambulance. So yes. There's a helicopter outside. Oops, so I let the dog out.
One last night as well.
Apparently there was one last night as well. There's 2. There's only one now, but I saw 2. I think maybe one's landed. Sometimes I use the countryside here to practice, but part of me feels like that's not practice because they're hovering the same area. Oh well. I haven't even tried my smoothie yet. Let's give it a try. So it tastes like candy, it literally just tastes like sweets. So good, so delicious. That orange juice just takes it to another level. I used to use pasteurised juice every day in my smoothie, and then I realised it's probably not the best idea. So it's actually probably cheaper, because those oranges from Aldi aren't very expensive, and I use like 3 or 4 of them. So I'm using less juice, but it's fresh and it tastes so much stronger, so you don't need as much of it. Yum! Can we take a moment to appreciate how freaking cute that dog is? Hello! He's so cute, I can't handle it sometimes. What are you doing? He just sat in the little area. He's just sat there. You can hear the helicopter. He's just sat there. Why are you just sat there, Elmo? So cute. What have you got, Elmo? He wants to play so much. I have to go to work. Alex, will you play with the dogs?
Yeah.
Okay, Alex will play with you in a minute. So Alex has made his smoothie. He opted for, what was it?
Like fruit.
No. What's in it?
Banana, spinach, pineapple.
Yeah, he left out the oranges because he's lazy. And he went for pineapple instead.
Okay.
Go and pour it.
You have to pour it really quick. Or it spills.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. Perfect.
This jar, by the way, if anyone's in England, I think it's a, is it a Dolmio?
It's like a big Dolmio one, yeah.
It's a, no it's not actually, no the Dolmio one's different. I think this was some kind of, okay this isn't helpful then, but the only jar I think that I've actually, yeah, the only jar that I drink out of the big ones that I've bought was a Kilner one. But the rest of them, if you ever see like a massive like sauce or like a pasta sauce, it's a huge jar, buy it, use it, and then you keep the jar, and they normally, you know, this is huge, that's like a litre I think, nearly. So, yeah. Alex has just picked me up from work and we are going to Truro. Alex and I are going to see my sister Charlie in Truro because she's had her last day at her job today, and so we're going to go for a drink with her and then have some dinner in Truro. Just went to Morrison's and got a snack, so I don't know how many of these I'll eat, but I got 4 apples because why not?
2.
Huh?
2 is how many?
I'll probably have 2 or 3.
2.
I always do this. Does anyone else do this? I haven't got an example, but with my lunch, so I did a little recording of my lunch. I always eat all of it apart from a really small amount at the end.
Yeah.
I don't do it for dinner, but I do it for lunch.
I do it for dinner.
I don't know why I do it, but I always get really full at the last little piece and I can't make myself eat it. But then I know for a fact at 3 o'clock-ish I'll get hungry. I guess that's normal. Look at Alex's food to go. It's this instant, accidentally vegan noodle pot. Which tastes okay, I has a little bit.
It's alright for 70p.
70p. Sure, it's full of lots of nutrients for you. That's a nice sound. I love it when people make that sound. I'm so fed up of this weather. Please, somebody take me to Thailand or Australia or something. Please. We're just waiting outside of Charlie's offices now. I don't know if you saw, but we were in Superdrug and I picked up some amazing makeup that it has on the back, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. I got some concealer, powder and also gel eyeliner, and I'll show you properly later, but it's so nice to have like a commercial shop sell things that are suitable for vegans. So, plus. Java! So we've just finished seeing Charlie and Tom. We are going to go to the cinema later and see popcorn, popcorn, where's the popcorn, 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 where's the popcorn? Here it is! Which one has less oil? It's a really nice, flattering, really flattering angle. You look really good.
Good kid movie.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah, this is how I feel right now. Sorry about my face, I've just taken my makeup off and scrubbed my eyes and I'm so tired. I can't even hold this camera. You know, when you just are so exhausted and you're a whining, moany mess, that's what I feel like right now. I hated the film so much. We watched Hail Caesar. I just thought it was a pretentious, rubbish movie that was just a waste of time. Alex really liked it and I'm sure plenty of other people loved it, and amazing if you did, but I just hated it. It's one of those movies that was trying to make a point about not having a point, and I just, when I go to see a film, I want to be sort of taken away to another world and sort of see a story and really get sort of involved in the film, and I just couldn't. I was so bored and I wanted to fall asleep. But yeah, that's it for today, so good night and see you next week. Bye! Like zero waste, minimalism, not being materialistic, it's something that you can fall into living in a capitalist Western world, when actually if you go and